Welcome, friends in Rotary. Beloved District Governor R. Madhav Chandran, beloved District Governor-elect Rotarian Jose Chaco and his charming Anne Rose, honored District Trainer Rotarian Baby Joseph, the galaxy of past District Governors, Presidents-elect, Secretaries-elect, and all my friends in Rotary. Myself, Rotarian Dr. G. N. Ramesh, I am your MC for the evening, and I shall take you through this program. Welcome to PETS 2020 Discovery Plus. This is a landmark event. As you would note, that probably for the first time in a training session, we are going to have two sitting RI directors and the Rotary International President-elect himself coming to address us. We are excited, and I hope you are too. While we wait for our friends to come in, we will entertain ourselves with a few Rotary songs. And we shall start with a Rotary song called R-O-T-A-R-Y, a very popular song. And you, wherever you are, please feel free to sing along with the song. Over to the Rotary song R-O-T-A-R-Y. Well, so this was a very popular song. We'll have yet another song, which is probably a slightly more peppy number, a foot tapping number, and which will probably set the mood and the tempo for the evening. It's based on the four-way test, which we all follow. Please stand by for this lovely song, another Rotary song coming your way.
Now's the time to build this dream together. As true Rotarians, we serve to make things better.
Rotary Serving Humanity. What a wonderful song that was. What a wonderful song. It's time to pay homage. The world of Rotary recently lost a tall leader in past RI President, Rotarian Frank Devlin. In the world of Rotary, Frank Devlin was recognized as being a unique, successful leader and one of the most sought after speakers, constantly in demand for Rotary conferences and events. Raised on the border between Mexico and the United States, Frank proudly described himself as bicultural. Frank's father, Frank Devlin Sr., a World War I veteran of Irish descent, came from a small town near Chicago. Frank Sr. was an optometrist. Frank grew up in the family business and worked in the store every day after school. After his father died, Frank had to lead the family business in both hard times and good times. The Devlin chain of optical stores has then continued to expand. Today, the Devlin Optical Group, of which he is the CEO, has more than 700 stores and is the largest retail optical company in Latin America. Frank described joining Rotary in 1970 as a turning point in his life, and he brought to Rotary the same energy, the same determination, and the same forward thinking that were hallmarks of his business career. His blueprint for Rotary in his 2000-2001 presidential year was characteristically ambitious: to help Rotarians accomplish his goals and give meaning and life to the theme, create awareness, take action. Frank came from a true Rotarian family. His 91-year-old mother was an honorary Rotarian. His brother, Jesse, and wife were well-known past district governors. His brother was a past president of Mexico City Rotary Club and a recognized motivational speaker. May the noble soul of past Rotary International President Frank Devlin rest in peace. Friends in Rotary, we are living in extraordinary times. The events that have happened over the last 3 months have turned the world upside down. We are fighting an invisible enemy from all quarters, and every sphere of our life has been affected. Fighting in the front are a group of people who we refer to as COVID warriors.
नन्ही सी हंसी भोली सी खुशी फूलों सी वो बाहें भूल गए जब देश ने दी आवाज हमें हम घर की राहें भूल गए हम सोए नहीं कई रातों से जाने वतन सा चांद बुझे हमें नींद उसी दिन आएगी जब देखेंगे आबाद तुझे तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू मजबूर हुई जब दिल की दुआ तो हमने दवा से काम लिया। वो नब्ज नहीं फिर थमने दी जिस नब्ज को हमने थाम लिया। बीमार है जो किस धर्म का है हमसे न कभी ये भेद हुआ। सरहद पे जो वर्दी खाकी थी अब उसका रंग सफेद हुआ। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
सुना था डॉक्टर्स भगवान का रूप होते हैं, पर आज ऐसा लगता है कि कोरोना वायरस से लड़ने की इस चुनौती की घड़ियों में भगवान ने ही डॉक्टर्स का रूप ले लिया।
वेरी इमोशनली ओवरवेलमिंग पीस। भगवान ने ही डॉक्टर्स का रूप ले लिया। I think it's time to think of our COVID warriors who are fighting it out. The battle, as they say, we don't know when it will end. We start the official proceedings with Rotary prayer by District Director Designate Rotarian Emmy Thomas.
Yeah, good evening to all.
Yes, please carry on with your Rotary prayer.
We pray, Almighty God, that you bless this assembly with good acquaintance and fellowship. Guide each one of us to dignify our occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Help us to prove useful to the community and country in which we live, and advance national and international understanding, goodwill and peace through Rotary ideal service above self. Thank you all.
Thank you, Rotarian Emmy Thomas. We've alluded to this before, and I don't mind saying this once again. The four-way test is what we Rotarians stand by. I would now request District Director Designate Rotarian Mohan Kumar to recite the four-way test for us. Rotarian Mohan Kumar, please.
Of the things we think, say and do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Mohan Kumar. Moving on with PETS 2020, Discovery Plus. I now request our beloved District Governor-elect, Jose Chaco, and his charming Anne Rose, to please come and introduce his team of office bearers for the coming year.
Good evening, friends. It's my pleasure to introduce the District Secretariat team for the year 2021. The District Secretariat team under the leadership of past District Governor Baby Joseph as the District Trainer. Thank you.
Well, the highlight of any Rotary year is its district conference. The district conference for next year is going to be called Symphony Plus. Friends in Rotary, please stand by for a short promo video on Symphony Plus, your district conference for the coming Rotary year.
Hi friends, our district conference, Symphony Plus, one of the major event of our district, is happening on 12th, 13th, 14th February 2021 at Adlex International Convention Center, Angamali. Symphony Plus is definitely going to be an unique event with renowned speakers, excellent hospitality, high voltage entertainment, multi-cuisine food and fellowship. The conference team under the leadership of Rotary Joshi is leaving no stone unturned to give you an eventful and meaningful conference. Friends, I invite all Rotarians and families to Symphony Plus 2021. Thank you.
Well, February 12th, 13th and 14th next year, please block your calendars because it's going to be one hell of an event. May I request now the District General Secretary Designate, Rotarian E.M. Varghese, to step forward for the Secretariat announcements.
I have a few forthcoming events to announce before you. The first one of it's the next program, that's District Officers Training Program. That will be on 20th June, and the chairman of the program is Rotarian Elias Thomas, and that will be due to the present situation that will be conducted in virtual platform only. And then next program is District Assembly. That will be on June 28th, 2020. And the chairman of the program is Rotarian Vijaykumar TR from Trichur. And that also will be in virtual platform due to the present conditions. And next is the very, very awaiting program, the installation of our District Governor Rotarian Jose Jacob. We were already planned it at Sial on July 4th, but due to the present situation, once again I am telling like that will be on virtual platform, and the chairman of the event is Rotarian Jose George, and the date is same, July 4th, 2020. And next program, we have already we have seen the promo video, and GN already told you to block the dates. February 12th Conference Eve, February 12th, 2021. That's Conference Eve, and February 13th and 14th the program that will be conducted in Adlex Convention Center, Karagutti. The chairman of the program is Joshi Chako. And next is the award night that will be on 27th of June 2021, and the venue will be informed later, and all the communication for this will be communicated to you in proper timing. Thank you all.
Well, thank you very much, Rotarian E.M. Varghese. Well, the organization of PETS 2020 Discovery Plus is spearheaded by the very, very dynamic chair for this event, Rotarian N. Sundaravadivel. May I request Rotarian Sundaravadivel to propose a welcome address.
A wonderful success with participants from everywhere, especially to hear the great leaders of Rotary, especially the Rotary International President himself and our Rotary International directors, and all the leaders of our group were here. And we are going to have a very special anchorage from our past district governor, Sunil Zagria, who will later on take up the program in such a way that there is a good interaction from all of us, and the future leaders of our district are with us, and all of us look forward for a very enjoyable, purposeful and unique profession. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, the dynamic chair for this event. Well, an event of this sort, no formal lighting of the lamp, but certainly we have our beloved district governor, will probably go down the history of Rotary, District 3201, as a game-changing district governor. Rotarian R. Madhav Chandran, who will give us his opening remarks for PETS 2020. Over to you, Governor.
District Governor-elect Jose Chaco, the chief guest of the day, Holger Nack, who is going to join us very soon, our RI directors, Kamal Sanghi and Bharat Pandya, and all the esteemed past district governors of our district, incoming leaders, other leaders of our district, club presidents and secretaries, invited guests, very good afternoon. It's with great pleasure I call this Discovery Plus PETS 2020 Holger at 3201 event to order. It gives me immense pleasure to be here on this opening session of the PETS 2020 being organized for the incoming club leaders for our district for the year 2020-2021. Every year in the month of July, we have a change of guard in Rotary, and that is a time when we have the new set of trainers, leaders being trained. And it's very important. Is the most inspiring and most exciting training events of a district. And I congratulate each one of you presidents and secretaries who are sitting here as participants, delegates for this PETS 2020 to get inspired, motivated, and get energized and collect all the knowledge that you can to go forth and serve your clubs as the leaders. This is a very unique and different event, a historic first, I must say, not only for our district, for many other districts, many other clubs, for all Rotarians for that matter. A completely different event where we have everyone sitting in their own comforts at their office or homes and attending this meeting. But the plus is that we have a unique first, a historic first, when we have the RI president himself coming in to inaugurate an event of this stature. And adding glory to that are the two RI directors themselves coming in and addressing all you presidents and secretaries. So that is silver lining of the gloomy days which we are going through. You are all so privileged and honored and lucky that we have these three gentlemen who are at the top of our affairs in the world coming and inspiring you presidents and secretaries who are going to take over from July 1st onwards. I wish you all the very best, and our district has got a legacy. Our district is scaling from height to height, and I'm sure you all will get inspired so that our district will scale even greater heights in the coming years. I wish DG Jose Chaco and the entire team and you delegates, the president secretaries of the coming year, the very best, good health and all success in your endeavors all throughout the year. Thank you, and thank you so much.
Now, R. Madhav Chandran for those inspiring words. Our district trainer, Rotarian Baby Joseph, has been very active in planning the training sessions and nurturing the program. May I request our district trainer to please come and speak a few words. Enter to learn.
Indeed, it's my honor and privilege to be here on the occasion of very auspicious moment when our international president-elect Holger Nack himself is coming to address the incoming leaders of our district. Enter to learn is something which is unique to Rotary as well as Enter to learn is something quite unique as well as the unofficial motto of our Rotary International Assembly, which we have adopted here all throughout in our training programs. I must extend my congratulations to each one of you for having been chosen to be the leaders for the coming Rotary year. Of course, congratulations and appreciations are due to the organizing committee headed by Sundara Vadivelu, Chella Raghavendra, Madhiti and the Rotarians of Coimbatore. Learn and serve is something quite unique in Rotary. Leadership must be specific, leadership must be capable, and leadership must be knowledgeable. And this is what Rotary wants the Rotary leaders to be. All our incoming officers at the various levels need to be trained and must be learned by the time they will be going for taking up the assignments by the dawn of 1st of July 2020. We have been given a beautiful RI theme by the incoming President Holger Nack. Rotary opens opportunities. Friends, maybe quite apt to the occasion, when we have been afflicted by the pandemic COVID-19, Rotary opens doors after doors and opportunities ahead. That's why we are here on this virtual platform in attending the PETS. We have been conducted the pre-PETS and grant management seminar on site. We could do the assistant governor training seminar on site. Thereafter, having been afflicted by the COVID-19 issue, we have to move to the virtual platform, and we were able to do the orientation programs covering all the syllabus prescribed by Rotary International. Now, we come to the culmination of PETS, the President-elect training seminar here, with none other than Holger Nack, the President-elect of Rotary himself, coming and addressing to each of the incoming officers. It's a proud privilege to be with you, and on this online PETS event, let us have a great year ahead, try to do the best, enjoy Rotary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Trainer Baby Joseph. Always a pleasure working with you. Well, to give us a glimpse of the year ahead, and this is particularly important for the leaders for this coming year, may I request District Governor-elect Jose Chaco to please come again onto stage and give us an idea about what lies in store for us in the coming year.
Thank you, Dr. GN. Governor R. Madhavachandran, Rotary International President-elect Rotarian Holger Nack, Rotary International Director Bharat Pandya, Rotary International Director Rotarian Kamal Sangavi, District Trainer Baby Joseph, Council of Governors, District Directors, Assistant Governors, Presidents, Secretaries, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome you all to the PETS 2020 and Holger at 3201 program. Indeed, it's a great honor for me to be with you all on this fine evening on the occasion of PETS 2020, which is named as Discovery Plus. As the name Discovery rightly indicates, we have to discover new paths to serve society, especially in the current scenario due to COVID-19 pandemic. At the outset, let me congratulate the PETS Organizing Committee Chair, Rotarian Sundara Vadivelu, Rotarian Chella Raghavendra, and Rotarian Maruthi, for taking up the challenge to organize PETS at Bangalore ITC Gardenia in the month of March 2020. The organizing committee had made several visits to Bangalore in connection with the arrangements, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was postponed to June 2nd week, and later we had to cancel the event because of the prevailing situation in our country. Let's give a round of applause to the organizing committee for organizing the PET Discovery Plus and the Holger at 3201 program on a virtual platform today. Friends, we are passing through difficult times due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Health and life of our people are in danger. Economy is hit badly. In spite of all these adverse conditions, we need to go forward. We are the leaders in our profession and in our organization Rotary, and we need to explore new opportunities in every difficulties and not difficulties in every opportunity. That is what exactly the new Rotary theme, Rotary Opens Opportunity, tells us. Our incoming International President-elect, Holger Nack, has announced the Rotary theme during the Rotary International Assembly at San Diego, USA in the month of January 2020. Now the theme has got a great relevance in the current scenario. My dear teammates, we are beginning a new journey together, a journey through rough and very difficult terrain. Let us not lose our hope. Let us keep going till we reach our goals. Become a president or secretary or an assistant governor is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Whether the situation due to COVID pandemic persists or not, we have to take up the responsibility as of 1st July. Friends, please remember that we have only very limited time, 12 months or 365 days. Our fellow Rotarians or the society around us should remember the year 2021 based on the good deeds done by your club under your leadership. Friends, the uniqueness of our organization is that the leadership keeps changing every year. Therefore, in order to maintain continuity and success, training is critical and important. We could complete DTTS, pre-present GMS in all 4 zones and AGTS in Goa before the COVID crisis began. We had several rounds of orientation programs and training programs during the lockdown period on virtual platform. We need to continue the training of our incoming leaders in the coming days. We will continue the level 2 training meetings in the next week to cover all the topics under the Rotary India projects. Friends, please remember that the programs and projects of the Rotary are implemented at the grassroots level by the individual club. And you being the president, you being the secretary, you have got a very important role to play. And the success of our organization lies in your hands. And you are the heart and soul of Rotary. Without your full involvement and commitment, Rotary cannot move a single step forward. Without your help and support, we are not going to make any change or any kind of impact in the society. Therefore, I earnestly request you to dedicate yourself in serving the community in whatever way you can, no matter whether the project is small or big. Friends, please understand your roles and responsibilities. Set your goals for the next year, 2021. Make an action plan. Review the results periodically to have a successful Rotary year by the end of 2021. Friends, as far as our district 3201 is concerned, is one of the outstanding districts in India. We have set several benchmarks in the past, be it membership, projects, or contribution to the foundation. We have an outstanding position among the other districts in India. We need to take our district to the next level even when we pass through the difficult situation due to the COVID pandemic. We have done many COVID-related projects in our district in the current year, 1 million mask project, PPE kits, distribution of food packets and umbrellas, etc. And I would like to congratulate our serving Governor Madhav for leading our district in these difficult times in an exemplary manner. Friends, coming back to district priorities. For the next year, we have an array of projects planned under the tagline Project S, where Y stands for youth, E stands for environment, and S stands for shelter. Under the youth, we have planned number of projects, smart classrooms, computer labs, career guidance, programs for special children, school adoption, drug abuse, etc. And due to the paucity of time, I am not going into the details. We have also decided to observe July 1st as S Day in our district. We have decided to distribute bicycles in the district, and our target is 2,000 bicycles to students of middle and high school. If we can do the project on a single day, it can definitely make an impact, thereby the public image of Rotary can be enhanced. Environment is our next vertical, and friends, under environment, we have several waste management projects, water management projects, etc. And friends, shelter is our next priority. And under shelter, our target is to construct 1,000 houses, which includes 2,000 new construction, renovation of houses 400, and improving living conditions another 400. Under Rotary India projects, we have 8 verticals: water, sanitation, literacy, health preventive, health curative, disaster management, environment, and CSR. I am not going into the details now. All the above 8 verticals under Rotary India projects will be taken up separately in the coming days during the level 2 training seminars. The another next important vertical is all about membership, where our target is to have a net growth of 600 members, in which we propose to add members below age of 40 and lady members. We also need to bring Rotaractors into our organization. Coming back to Rotary Foundation, during the last Rotary year in our district, we have contributed little over $1 million to the foundation. Next year, we have kept a target of $2 million, and we need to work hard to achieve the targets. Rotaractors, we have 104 Rotaract clubs in our district and 72 Interact clubs in our district, and we need to have a strong partnership with our Rotaractors and Interactors during the next Rotary year. Friends, you are the backbone of our great organization, Rotary. Only you people can create history by doing good in the world. Only you people can motivate and inspire our fellow Rotarians to contribute to the foundation. And my humble request to all the leaders is, whatever we do, whether in your personal or Rotary life, please follow the mantra 4-way test. Please stick to our core values and core values which continue to guide us. And please take care to do something extra or try to do something plus, and be the plus is the motivation to go an extra mile collectively by each one of us in pursuit of our service and excellence. Friends, before I conclude, let me thank the Council of Governors for their guidance and support, Governor Madhav, District Trainer, past District Governor Baby Joseph, PETS Organizing Committee under the leadership of Rotary Sundarapalli, DGS, Rotary E.M. Varghese, our District Treasurer, Rotary VP Matthews, Dr. G.N. Ramesh, and all the District Secretariat team for their great support. And I am sure with all your support, we will take our district to even better heights during the next year. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor-elect. Be the plus. I think that is the message that he wanted to give you to each one of you leaders. Well, our three distinguished guests are here with us today. Let us together extend to these three distinguished guests a traditional welcome that Kerala is so famous for. Well, that was from Kerala, but you know our district is Kerala and Tamil Nadu. From across the border, we have a very special presentation to welcome our honored guests, and that's a welcome dance by Saraswati Kala Kendra, Vellore, Tamil Nadu, a dance that has been produced exclusively for this particular program, Discovery Plus. Over to the screen for the welcome dance by Saraswati Kala Kendra, Vellore, Tamil Nadu.
परानपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेश्वर क्रममाक्रमणं भजत अखिल जेते मैत्री भजत अखिल जेते जननी पृथ्वी कामदुघाते जननी पृथ्वी कामदुघाते जनको देवः सकल गजाडो जनको देवः सकल गजाडो दाम्यतत्त दयघं जनता दाम्यतत्त दयघं जनता श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जना श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जना श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल जनानां श्रेयो भूयात् सकल
That, my dear friends, was a welcome dance which was denoting promotion of world peace. And I would like to thank Rotary Chella for his efforts in getting this dance together. Well, we are there. Holger at RI District 3201 is the name of the event. And we are all set to lend our ears to this eminent Rotary leader. To introduce our RI President-elect, may I request District Governor-elect Jose Chaco to please come back onto stage.
Thank you, Dr. Gian. Rotary International President-elect Rotarian Holger Nack, Rotary International Director Rotarian Bharat Pandya, Rotary International Director Rotarian Kamal Sanghavi, Governor Madhav, and leaders in Rotary. It's a proud moment for all of us in our District 3201. Our Rotary International President-elect Rotarian Holger Nack is here with us today to address the incoming office bearers of our District 3201. Myself and my partner Rosemary had the good fortune to meet Rotarian Holger and his gracious partner Suzanne and to interact with them during the Rotary International Assembly held at San Diego, USA in the month of January 2020. We also had the good fortune of witnessing the official announcement of Rotary International theme, Rotary Opens Opportunity, a theme which is highly motivating and relevant, especially in the current scenario due to COVID-19 pandemic. NAC is the CEO of NAC KG, a real estate company. He was previously a partner and general manager of NAC Enterprises, a 125-year-old family business. He is a founding member of Civic Foundation of the city of Rassenburg and served as president of the golf club Gut Gramak. NAC is also the founder and chair of Carl Adam Foundation, a Rotary member since 1992. NAC has served Rotary as a treasurer, director, moderator, a member and chair of several committees, representative for the Council on Legislation, zone coordinator, training leader, and district governor. He is the endowment major gift advisor and was co-chair of the host organization committee for the 2019 Rotary International Convention in Hamburg. Nack and his wife Susan are major donors to the Rotary Foundation and members of the Because Society. A dedicated and passionate Rotarian to the core, and above all, a good human being. Behalf of our District Governor Madhav Chandran and behalf of the entire District 3201, I extend a warm welcome to Rotary International President-elect Holger Nack to this meeting. We have with us our Rotary International Director Dr. Bharat Pandya in our midst. He helped us a lot in inviting Rotarian Holger to this event. Welcome Dr. Bharat Pandya to this meeting. We have with us Rotarian Kamal Sangavi today. In spite of his busy schedule, he was kind enough to be with us today. Extend a hearty welcome you, sir. About our district, we are located in the southern tip of India. We have 145 clubs with 5,650 members spread out in 2 states. We have 104 Rotary clubs. Last year, our contribution to foundation was little over $1 million. We have 50 global grants running at different stages. And during the next year, we aim to have a net growth of 12% in membership, youth, environment, and low-cost shelter. These are the 3 priorities and the focus areas. And apart from that, we plan to focus on projects related to water, sanitation, literacy, health, disaster management, CSR, etc. I do not wish to take much of your valuable time. I know that you are all eagerly waiting to hear more from our Rotary world leader, Rotary International President Holger. Once again, I extend a warm and cordial welcome to our beloved leader. Good luck, Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor-elect, and it is over to RI President-elect, Rotarian Holger Nack, who's waiting there, far away Germany. Over to you, sir. We are all ears for you.
Inviting me here, and thank you very much for your warm welcome. And congratulations to your setup, to the stage, and this is something new, and I really would like to congratulate you because it really works pretty well and it looks great. So congratulations for that. As you said, I'm here in Germany at home, and to be very honest, I feel safe here at home. So I think it's the best place you can be, simply staying at home now. And you know, the situation here in Germany is, I think, much better than in the most places of the world right now. So we are definitely on the lucky side of everything. There are nearly no cases, or very few no cases here in the whole country. And I think in my state, what is located in the northern part of Germany, there is no new case the last couple of days. So we are indeed here on the lucky side of everything. But like you, we are still have to do social distance, and most of us stay at home, just leaving home for doing some shopping or doing what is necessary right now. And but you know, we can meet here virtually right now, and this is what I really love. And these are totally new opportunities for us. So could you imagine that I'm joining your district event here, and just because of this Corona crisis, I'm able to join your event and able to meet all of you. You can see me, I can see not all of you, but many of you, and I would like to take this opportunity to say hello to my really good friends, the directors Bharat and Kamal. Thank you for joining this again and hearing me again speaking. I know I'm mostly saying the same thing, so it must be already boring for you hearing me, Bharat and Kamal, but I don't hope so. But so this is one of the silver lines of this crisis, being here connected. We are connected than never before, and so President Mark Maloney's theme comes really to a highlight here when he said Rotary connects the world. And we are indeed connecting the world right now. And also my own theme, Rotary opens opportunities. I never thought about how important this would be and how the opportunities would be we are right now opening for everybody through this year. And let's try to keep this wave, and let's try to keep it, because it's really, I think it's helping us to bring Rotary into the future. That's what I really would like to ask all of you to do right now. Let's keep all these exciting things we are learning right now through this crisis, and we are learning to meet virtually, and let's keep that. And this is, I think, something we can, what brings us really into a new future of Rotary. And I'm definitely asking you, this is also the time to put everything on the test in your Rotary Club. You know, think about that. You can think about everything about your old procedures in the Rotary Club. Do we use the best location? Is this the best meeting date? Is it the best meeting time? Are our procedures good, or is there something to improve? Can we improve with our service projects, with our events, with our fundraising events? There's always something to improve, and right now is the time for change. It's probably the time to be revolutionary right now, but definitely think about what you can change in your Rotary Club to make your Rotary Club ready. And that's why I'm always asking clubs, hey, this is the time to think about a strategic meeting, at least once a year. And then I'm asking you, please look about that and think about where your club should be in 5 years, probably in 10 years. And what is really important, please think about what is the added value your club brings to its members. This is so important. You know, this year, everything is about growing Rotary. That's an initiative President Mark Maloney has started, and I will follow, of course, in my year with this initiative. And that's simply growing Rotary on all levels, not just on the numbers of members. It's about strong clubs. It's about stronger projects, better projects. It's about more contributions for the Rotary Foundation. And I would like to thank all of you when I'm hearing that your numbers are going up and your contributions are going up, and also your projects, your global grants. So I think that's a good opportunity to thank all of you what you are doing for Rotary, for our great organization. And when I'm asking you to grow, I'm not asking you for a specific number. I don't need that. But I'm asking real younger members, and look for members what are a good fit for your Rotary Club. If we think about a very good retention rate, I think it's important that you are looking for the best members in your area. Look for members that are a good fit to your club, and also make sure that your club meets their expectations. And then, of course, please take care of your members and engage them. As I said, we are looking for young professionals and for our Rotaractors. We want to have all our Rotaractors members of Rotary International. So please open your doors for Rotaract, and of course for more women in Rotary clubs and in leadership positions. And when I'm talking about young people, young professionals, that doesn't mean we leave others behind. Every age is welcome in Rotary. So there is no wrong age to become a Rotarian, because every age has something to contribute to Rotary. That's also really important. And we learned that we can grow with new Rotary Club models, especially if we think about our Rotaractors. They have special needs. Young people have other imaginations than we have. I'm probably just thinking I'm young, but I'm definitely not young. But I rely on our Rotaractors, on young people. And that's them decide what kind of Rotary they would like to have. So we would really like to also to grow with different new club models and let the young people do the job. And I'm asking all of you, the traditional clubs, please support those young people. One of my last messages is always polio. That's so important. We made this promise to the children of the world. We want to make the world polio free. And Rotarians keep their promise. Right now it's difficult, of course, because we have to stop all vaccinations. It's not possible in times of lockdown to go from house to house and vaccinate children. But we have to stay with polio, with our premier Rotary initiative, asking all of you, please go on and please stay with us and with your contributions to our polio efforts. But our time will come because, as you know better than everybody else, because of Rotary started this initiative 40 years ago, there is in your country, all over East Asia, Southeast Asia, there is the structure to vaccinate people. We have the structure, we have the logistics to it. If there will be a corona vaccine, it's our time. Because of us, we are able to vaccinate people very, very soon and very fast. And so I think we are on the top in this case. Hopefully, Rotary opens opportunities here, of course. And I love this theme because it works to so many different sides. It works for the people we serve, and we are indeed opening opportunities if we are providing eyeglasses, if we are providing wheelchairs or clean water. We are opening opportunities for others. And we're opening opportunities for ourselves because Rotary gives us the opportunity to serve. And we are having a more meaningful and richer life. You know, after people from different backgrounds, different generations, languages, cultures. You in India, I'm here in Germany. And even the way we live Rotary is different from country to country and also club to club. I think there's no club like the other in your district. And that diversity makes us really strong. We are all bound in friendship, and we all believe in the four-way test. Rotary is experienced in a different way everywhere, but the four-way test remains the same for everyone. Rotary provides us opportunities for leadership. The district governor-elect, president-elect, it's an opportunity for me next year. And all of us have taken this great responsibility. And this is our opportunity to strengthen our network, not for our personal glory, but for the good of Rotary. And our greatest opportunity is to do this together. The journey in front of us is not about me and I. I will not be accomplishing great things, but together, there is no way, nothing what we can achieve. If we focus instead of we and our year, we can accomplish great things. And it is so important that all of you are working closely, very closely with your predecessor and your successors. To change something and to reach a goal, we need 3, 4, probably 5 club presidents and district governors in a row to achieve these goals. And that is why we are having weekly meetings with President Mark Maloney and my successor, President nominee Shekhar Mehta, and the General Secretary to make sure we are working towards the same goal. You know, and our greatest joy is sharing experiences across generations and cultures, India, Germany. So when we learn from each other and build friendship that transcend ages and borders, we will make the world a better, more peaceful place. Rotary is such a unique, great organization that we all love. And it is our mission to advance and protect Rotary for the generations to come. Rotary opens opportunities for the people we serve and for ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Holger. Before he says something, friends, this is Bharat Pandya here. Let me share with you, friends, that President-elect Holger said that he is lucky to be in Germany. Let me share with you, Governor-elect Jose and all the Rotarians, that we are lucky. You and I both are lucky because we have Holger as our incoming leader for Rotary International for the year 2021, friends. Holger has, as I call, the 3 E's, which are very, very important. The experience of Rotary, the enthusiasm for Rotary, and third, the ethical approach to Rotary, friends. And let me share with you that we are lucky because we have a very, very outstanding, upright, unassuming, and an excellently competent person as our leader for 2021. And I am not just saying it for the sake of saying it, but let me share with you, friends, that Holger and I were co-governors together way back in 2006, 2007, lead the way governors. In 2010, we were training leaders together. We served on the membership committee together. And I am going to be fortunate to be serving as the treasurer of Rotary International when Holger is going to lead our organization. So really, we, both of us are lucky that we have Holger as our president-elect. Please carry on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, President-elect Holger. Your address was inspiring. It was motivating. It was also exciting and refreshing at the same time. Lots of messages, and we continue to have an interaction, and the next session is a short interactive session with RI President-elect Rotarian Holger Nack, as well as RI Director Bharat Pandya, and to conduct this we have none other than past District Governor Sunil Zakaria. My pleasure to invite him onto stage to conduct the proceedings.
What a great honor to have Holger Nack with us in District 3201. President-elect, 30 days from now, you will assume the office of the President. You will be the first international President to take office virtually. What do you think are the challenges and what do you think are the opportunities?
Thank you for that question. I think, first of all, there are opportunities. Of course, because this is opening so many ways to meet many more Rotarians than normal. So I think, yes, I'm the first president coming into office virtually, but I think I'm definitely the president with the most contacts to Rotarians all over the world. So we didn't see that before. And so I think, yes, let's see. I'm still in good hope that probably at the end of the year, next year, I will be able to travel. But even if that's not possible, I think through my daily Zoom meetings with Rotary friends, I think this is, yes, I'm very close to them. I'm very good connected.
RI has completely re-engineered itself during the COVID lockdown. The staff is working from home. The RI board has met online. The trust is meeting online. And there are many learnings, I'm sure. President-elect, what are the learnings that you will carry to the next year from the COVID lockdown?
Yeah. I'm asking, in my short speech, I'm asking everybody to keep this good experience into the time when we are able to meet in person. And this, of course, includes me, the board of directors, the board of trustees, and also the secretariat. So we are learning day by day right now, and so we are doing already our many board meetings, no, right now all board meetings virtually, and that works pretty well. And we will definitely in the future do many more board meetings virtually. We are more flexible with this, and of course we are saving costs because everybody can do this from home. So I think these we are learning right now, and we are really keeping all these things. What is helping us for Rotary's future.
On behalf of the President-elect, if I could ask you, what would be your #1 priority for the next year, sir?
Yes, the #1 priority is definitely this initiative, Grow Rotary on all levels. That's definitely #1. Membership is our first internal priority, while polio is our external priority. And please allow me again to say that I'm really looking for more young professionals and for more women in our Rotary clubs and especially in leadership positions. But that's my personal goal.
Let's start with young professionals and Rotractors. Somebody looking at your backdrop would imagine that you are a Rotractor. You have been one of the strongest votary of Rotaract. I myself was a former Rotractor, so we are all proud of the support that you are giving to Rotaract. Now, when you talk about Rotaract, from 1st July, they are going to be equal members like Rotary. What do you expect Rotary clubs to do to make Rotractors at home, and what can they do together?
I think, first of all, and that's really my opinion, I think it's so important, it's about mutual respect between Rotarians and Rotaractors. If we really want to work successful together, so it's about mutual respect and working on eye level together. Because those young professionals, they are like us. With the Rotary clubs, they are as successful as we are in our Rotary clubs. They are simply a bit younger than we are, but they are as effective in Rotary as we are. And that's what I'm really wishing. So a strong cooperation on eye level between Rotary and Rotary.
Holger, how can clubs attract young professionals? I have heard that Suzanne's club is multi-generational and has members from age 17. So what can Rotary clubs actually do to make more young professionals join them?
I think, first of all, they have to, as I said, they have to do one of these strategic meetings and look what is their value for young professionals. And next question is, do we meet with our club the needs of young professionals? If we think about our costs, if we think about our meeting times, and if you think about our location, is it really a cool location where young people love to go? I think we have simply to meet the needs of younger people.
We spoke of that there is no wrong age for Rotary. Is there a contradiction in what we are saying? On the one hand, we are talking about declining age of Rotary. We are talking about Rotary being overage. Yet we say that there is no wrong age for being a Rotarian. Could you please clarify more?
Yes, of course. I love this question because, of course, we are looking for young professionals, and especially in areas of Europe, for example, where our average age is really increasing year by year, and also in the United States and South America. We are really looking for young professionals because of that, to make sure that Rotary is also relevant in the future. But that doesn't mean that we are not looking also for other members. If I think of my country, of the United States, there are so many early retirees, people who are looking for Rotary and for the opportunity for service and for networking if they are older. And these people they have the time, they have probably the passion, and they have some money. So I'm looking always for these people being members of Rotary, of course, because they can contribute so many things to our organization.
Well, that is certainly good news for people like me who are on the right side of 60. Sir, you spoke about women in Rotary. What is it that globally Rotary is doing to promote more women in leadership positions?
So we do what we can do. That means we can promote that, we can inspire, and we can asking clubs and districts to look for more women in leadership positions. But we can't control that. What we can control is like our regional leaders, our coordinators, our training leaders, all of these, what Rotary International can do, we are doing. So we are looking here for a good balance between men and women. And as you see, it works. It took some time. And on Barry Racin's board 1 year ago, there was no women on that board. On my board next year, there will be 6 women. And on Shekhar Mehta's board, there will be already 8 women. So I think we are making progress here.
We are indeed making progress, Holger. In your theme speech, you mentioned about environment, and our governor-elect also has chosen that as one of its focus areas. What does the focus on environment mean? Will it become our 7th focus area in Rotary?
I think all of us can be excited. The Board of Trustees of the Rotary Foundation will be the next weeks, and I don't want to put pressure on them, but I think all of us can be excited what we will hear from the Board of Trustees of our Rotary Foundation.
While we wait for that, the last question, sir, is do you plan to have the Type I convention also digitally?
So I hope, of course, I hope that we can this convention in person. But as I said, we are always learning, and there will be definitely several parts being digitally. So we already decided in our leadership of Rotary International that we will stream online some of our plenary sessions in Taipei, and there will be also online breakout sessions. But we will learn again in a couple of weeks when we have our first virtual convention, and for Taipei, we will also learn from that. And we will have to see many more virtual convention parts in 2021.
Thank you very much, Holger. Thank you very much for telling us that in every difficulty there are opportunities too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. And whatever happens, please also think about Rotary has also to be fun. I think Rotary is really enriching our life, and we are really all of us as Rotarians on the lucky side of life. And please let's keep that. Thank you very much for inviting me. It was a great pleasure to be with you, and I wish you all the best. And please stay healthy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Holger. It was so nice of you to accede to our request and grace this PETS of 320. And as you can see, we have almost 575-80 people who are participating here. So more than just the presidents and secretaries, there are many more Rotarians because they are excited that you are coming to this PETS. Thank you very much, Holger.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rotary International President Holger, for joining us on this special occasion. And your words were highly motivating. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, Holger. Thank you.
Well, that was quite exciting, wasn't it? We now go on to the next part, and we have yet another distinguished guest with us today who will be addressing us, Sitting RI Director Dr. Bharat Pandya. And to formally introduce this so-called, I would say, Rotary celebrity, may I request our District Director Designate Dr. Rotarian Balagopal to please come forward.
Good evening all. It's my proud privilege today to formally introduce our Rotary International Director, Dr. Bharat Pandya. Dr. Bharat Pandya graduated from the prestigious Seth GS Medical College, KEM Hospital, Mumbai, and is practicing as general and laparoscopic surgeon since the last 32 years. He is a fellow of International College of Surgeons and has been conferred Fellowship of Association of Surgeons of India. He has served on the board of management of Jan Shikshan Sansthan, a Government of India sponsored vocational training institute, for 6 years. He was governor of District 3140 in 2006-07. During his year as district governor, he has achieved the target of over $2 million contribution to the Rotary Foundation, a feat that was not surpassed in that particular year, and his contribution from that district was the highest in the entire world. He has served Rotary as regional RI membership coordinator, Rotary International training leader twice in 2009 and 2010, GETS chair twice, member of India National Polio Plus Committee from 2011 to 2015, guest trainer 8 times. He has served as a RI Membership Committee, RI Sydney Convention Promotion Committee, and he was in the Council of Legislation from District 3140. He has been the RI President's representative in the district conference at India, Nepal, Pakistan, and Philippines. He is serving as Rotary International Director for 2019-21, and he will be serving as the Rotary International Treasurer for 2020-21. Rotarian Dr. Bharat Pandya and Rotarian Dr. Madhavi are committed to the Rotary Foundation and are third level major donors. He has been conferred Citation of the Meritorious Service and the Distinguished Service Award by the Rotary Foundation and Rotary's highest award, Service Above Self. Dr. Madhavi is a gynecologist. She was charter president of the Innerville Club of Borivali. She was the district chairman of the Innerville District 314 for 2017-18. They have 2 daughters, Dr. Nidhi and Dr. Shashmi. Ladies and gentlemen, my proud privilege to present you today evening Rotary International Director, Dr. Bharat Pandya. Thank you.
District Governor Madhav, Governor-elect Jose, and incoming First Lady Mary. Galaxy of past district governors, I will name those whom I could see in the participants inbox. Sunil Zakaria, district trainer, Baby Joseph. I could see Kamlesh Rayaja there, I could see Pati there, and all the others whom I am not able to see but who are there present here today. I can see so many good friends who are here. I can see my good friend Alji is there and so many other friends. If I name, then I think 4 or 5 minutes will go in naming all the friends from 3201. It's a great pleasure to be here at this PETS, and let me share with you 2 important things, friends. Let me congratulate Governor Jose and his team for this excellent arrangements. This is the first time, as President-elect Holger also said, that this is the first time I am attending a PETS or an event on Zoom where there is this actual stage which is present there. Outstanding arrangements, Jose and team, well done. I think this is really an excellent arrangement which you have made, friends. And second, I think, as I said, that in a PETS to have an attendance of almost more than 550 people, that's really a creditable and outstanding job which speaks volumes about the efforts which have been put in by Jose and his team, and which really augurs well for the year 2021 for District 3201. Let me start by complimenting District Governor Madhav Chandran and all the clubs of District 3201 for the outstanding body of work that they have done in this challenging situation, friends. Friends, Rotary is going to be known as a Rotary in the pre-COVID era and Rotary in the post-COVID era, friends. And just as the year was about to take off, bang, in February, middle and March, early March, this COVID hit, and actually all the plans of this year's governors, the torchbearer governors, were all thought that they would probably not be able to achieve much. But really, these governors have really proved to be true leaders in every sense of the term, friends. So let me compliment Madhav, compliments to you and your team. And I just read somewhere that you have got a grant growing where almost 60 to 70% of your clubs are participating in the global grant. So congratulations to you and your team for a great job done, friends. Friends, this coronavirus crisis has brought home to us one very, very important point. And that point is that the most precious possession that you and I, each person possesses, is good health. Health is our most important asset. If health is good, then everything else can fall into place, friends. And the health of Rotary lies in our Rotary clubs, friends. If our Rotary clubs are good, strong, vibrant, and effective, then I think Rotary can move forward, friends. And therefore, let me compliment again Jose for arranging this PETS, and let me say first thing straight off, friends. That the most important people, the success of the year 2021 in District 3201 does not depend on President-elect Holger Kanak. It also does not depend on Director Bharat Pandya. And with apologies to you, Jose, it does not depend only on what Jose does, but it depends on what you, my friends who are present here today, you do in your clubs and in your district, friends. To the club leaders, let me tell you, if you want me to describe Rotary in 2 words, I have always said this from years, that to me, Rotary is hope and opportunity. Hope that the club has put in you to lead the club as president, secretary, as club leaders, because they have faith and trust in your ability, capability, and willingness to lead the club. And the opportunity that you now have to fulfill that hope and that trust of the club and the club members. In this challenging situation, people wonder how membership is going to be affected. And let me again say that the health of Rotary is, of course, the clubs, but the health of Rotary is also the members of Rotary. But I am one of those who is an optimist. I believe that even in this challenging situation, 3201 Rotarians are dedicated Rotarians, friends. I am 100% certain that with Madhav Chandran and Jose Chaco both working together and the teams in the club level, the presidents 1920 and presidents 2021 working together, I am sure that membership retention is not going to be a problem. All we need to do is to fulfill the theme of this year, connecting with the world, but with a different approach. We have to keep connected with one another, friends. And it is my request to you, Madhav, to Jose, that every day the best way to connect, of course, one of the good ways to connect is these virtual meetings. But the best way to connect is not on a message or a WhatsApp, but the best way to connect is to pick up the phone and talk to people. It's my request to Madhav, to Jose. Pick up the phone. We have 145 clubs. Pick up the phone and talk to at least 10 presidents daily. And pass on this message to those presidents. Today 550 or 570 people are there, but 5,000 more people are Rotarians are out there, friends. The presidents, the club leaders, and this responsibility I am putting on all of those people who are present here today, friends. That this is the responsibility I am putting on you, friends. Pick up the phone and talk to at least 5 to 10 of your friends. When I mean friends in Rotary. Your Rotary club members, the Rotary family members, friends. That is the best way to ensure retention of these members. When people know that there is somebody who is going to look at them, who is caring for them, somebody who wants to know how they are doing, whether they require some help. Friends, even in this COVID epidemic, this personal touch is the one which is going to ensure that we are able to retain those members. And if we retain those members, not if, when we retain those members. As I said, I am an eternal optimist and I am 100% certain that with all of you taking up this responsibility, retention will not be a problem. Let me share with you that the Board of Directors commissioned a survey about membership. And we found that in every crisis, the 2 world wars, the Great Depression, economic crisis of 2008, the swine flu crisis, the Ebola crisis, all other crises. Every crisis, Rotary membership did not fall, but after every crisis, it rose by 1 to 2 percentage points. And therefore, I am very, very positive that we will have a good retention. We will start with a good base of membership. And once we start with a good base of membership, friends, I am sure that Jose and the team and all of you, the district leaders, the club leaders, will put your best efforts, friends, and see that we go ahead in membership growth. Because let me tell you that you are going to be president only once. You are going to be secretary only once. Whatever position you are holding, president, secretary, club leader, chairman, director, assistant governor, district chairman, district secretary or district governor, this particular position is going to be held by you only once, friends. You are all leaders. Leaders are like eagles. Eagles have acute and accurate vision. From high up in the sky, the eagle can see the smallest prey, swoop down and catch that prey. As presidents, as club leaders, you need to develop that acute and accurate vision. And that vision, whether you have 10 members club or 25 members club or 100 members or 150 clubs, each club needs a vision. What is it that you want to achieve in the club? What projects you want to implement? What are the needs of your community? What are the interests of your club members? What are the resources that you have? This vision has to be supported by clear goals. Clear, C-L-E-A-R. Clear goals. C stands for collaborative. They cannot be just goals of Governor Jose. If he doesn't share it with the team and goes down to the club level, if he doesn't share it with the presidents, they will not work. Similarly, presidents have to share goals with the secretaries, with the board of directors, with all the club members. Collaboration is important. L is limited. Your time is limited, 1 year only, 365 days, and your resources are limited. Your resources, the resources of the clubs, of your friends and acquaintances. E is very important, emotional. Goals have to be emotional. You have to touch the heart of the Rotarians. If they don't touch the heart of Rotarians, those goals will not work. A is actionable. We have to put it into action. And R is refinable. We can't just set up goals and then just keep working towards them. At point of time, we have to, if we are not progressing properly, we have to relook, renew, refresh, and refine the goals so that we are able to reach out to targets. So remember, a vision has to be supported by clear goals. It is time for Rotary to think about partnership. Partnership with national organizations, with other NGOs, with the government, and of course, most importantly, your partnership of the clubs with your local organizations. Eagles are high flyers. You are all eagles, friends. Be high flyers. Eagles fly at 10,000 feet. At 10,000 feet, if you find any bird, so think big, dream big. Let me tell you, friends, that it is not because things are difficult that you do not dare. It is because you do not dare that things become difficult. So you have to dare to dream big, think big, and I am sure that you will achieve big. And Jose is one of those who thinks big, achieves big, friends, with all his emphasis on environment, youth, and health, friends. Eagles are fearless. When a storm comes, other birds are running here and there to seek shelter. But the eagle takes this as an opportunity. It takes advantage of the currents of the storm to fly even higher. Rotarians are experts at converting crisis. There is an old saying that you should never let a crisis go to waste. Rotarians are experts at converting crisis into opportunities. Even in the crisis, Rotarians don't look at obstacles, but Rotarians look at opportunities. I am sure that you, the club leaders, the presidents, the district leaders, Governor Jose, are going to convert these crises, these obstacles into opportunities. And Eagles never give up, whatever the challenge is. At the age of around 25 years, Eagles lose their beak, lose their claws, their talons become blunt, they lose their feathers, and they are about to die. But it doesn't give up, it retreats to the top of the mountain. And over a 6 months period undergoes a metamorphosis, grows new beak, new talons, new feathers, so that it is able to live for another 20 years. Don't give up, whatever the hurdles, whatever the challenges. There will be people in your club who will complain and criticize the president. There will be people in the club who will do nothing, say nothing, contribute nothing. But don't focus on the negative, always focus on the positive, friends. There is plenty of good happening. There are plenty of good people in the club who are ready to support you and help you. Take them along with you, and the year is going to be successful. And the last most important characteristic is Eagles nurture their young ones. Let me tell you, to all the presidents, the district leaders, that the most important quality of a leader is to not develop followers, but develop more leaders, friends. I know that all of you are leaders like Eagles, and because you are leaders like Eagles, this year is going to be truly a successful year in District 3201, friends. You need the 3 C's which you have: commitment to the cause of Rotary, competence. You have gained competence in so many different aspects, those 8 verticals, and I'm not going to talk about that. But I am just going to tell you, friends, that being a doctor, we started this project for positive health this year. And I know all the presidents have heard about this, friends. But this is a project which you need, each club needs to do each president needs to do it in their club, friends. I am a surgeon, and therefore I believe more in curative healthcare. But as I got more and more involved in this project, Positive Health, I realized that the future of healthcare lies in preventive healthcare. 20% of our children under 15 years are obese. Obese children grow into obese adults and have problems of diabetes, hypertension, kidney failures. Do we really want our children to have these problems? We don't want that, friends. We want the next generation of our children to be healthier generation, friends. If we want that, we need to implement this project Positive Health, about which your own past governor Dr. Ajay Kumar, who is the zonal coordinator, he shared with you his resource who is available to you, friends. This slogan you need to keep on implementing. The ek chamach kam, char kadam aage. Translate it in Malayalam, translate it in Tamil. 1 spoon less of salt, oil and sugar and 4 steps forward, friends. You need to implement this slogan in our lives and our lives of our acquaintances, family and friends. But of course, the most important C is, second C, competence. You have to become competent. And third C, of course, confidence. Commitment and competence will result in the confidence. Confidence will help you to succeed beyond your imagination. And of course, the last C which is necessary is conclusion. Every good thing has to be brought to a conclusion, friends. You know, in the Bhagavad Gita, it says that it is the action, not the fruit of the action, which is important. But I always believe, I like to add one more line, that it is the action, not the fruit of the action, which is important. But one thing is certain, that if we do nothing, there will be no results. So the time to plan is now. The time to act is now. The torch of leadership is passing into your hands, my friends. Club president, secretaries, district leaders, governor-elect. And it's your turn to write a new chapter in the history of your club and your district. Make that chapter a good chapter. Hold the torch a little bit higher, make it burn a little bit brighter before you pass it on to the next generation of leaders. Under the leadership of Governor Jose Chaco and his team, I am sure that all of us, all of you, all of us are going to put our best foot forward as Rotary is opening up a unique opportunity for each and every one of you. Grab that opportunity, do your best. Enjoy Rotary, enjoy yourself. Thank you very much, friends.
Thank you, Dr. Bharat Pandya. We owe so much to you. Thank you so much for your motivational speech. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. It's been very exciting, and it was wonderful to listen to the words of RI Director, Rotarian Dr. Bharat Pandya, and I will take back the messages clear and the 4 C's. Well, we have one more distinguished speaker. He was with us a few months back for our district conference. He's once again with us today, and each time he comes back, we look forward to listening to him. Rotary National Director, Rotarian Kamal Sangvi, is back with us, and to formally introduce this eminent Rotarian, may I request District Director Designate from Zone 1, Rotarian Maruti, for his words of introduction.
Good evening, everybody. I'm immensely happy to introduce this great Rotarian to you. Student of St. Paul's School, Darjeeling, and graduated in Pharmaceutical Sciences from Kasturiba Medical College, Manipal. He is currently the Managing Director of his family-owned banking, financing, and construction business. Member of Rotary Club of Dhanbad, served as Governor of the District 3250 in 2005-2006. He currently serves Rotary International as Rotary International Director 2019-21. He has represented Rotary International Presidents as their representative 10 times to USA, Australia, Pakistan, Philippines, New Zealand, and other countries. He served Rotary International as International Training Leader, Member, Rotary International Leadership Development and Training Committee, Member, RI Rotrack and Interact Committee, been RRFC, RPIC, Chair, Rotary Institute, Chair, Presidential Conference, Chair, Rotary South Asia Summit, and also Chair of GETS. A pioneer of vocational training centers, has helped set up 28 such centers in his district, namely Saheli centers. He has conducted 11 polio corrective surgery camps and 2 artificial limb camps, in which nearly 2,000 beneficiaries were given limbs and calipers. He inked the Aman Ki Asha agreement between Pakistan and India for helping Little Hearts program for operating Pakistani children in India for heart diseases. An acclaimed orator has addressed more than 300 fairs, district assemblies, conferences, and seminars. He and his spouse Sonal are level 2 major donors to TRF and Bequest Society members. All his family members are Polaris Fellows, recipient of Service Above Self Award and Four Avenue Service Award of Rotary International, citation for meritorious service and distinguished service award from the Rotary Foundation. Married to Sonal, who is also an active Rotarian and innovative member. A qualified architect helps him in his family-owned construction business. They are blessed with two children, Kwab, who's pursuing PhD in cancer cell biology in Germany, and Ravishu, who is working with Swiss Bank. I commend to you, Rotary International Director 2019-21, Rotarian Kamal Sangvi. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. I think Bharat is there. Bharat, hi, thank you so much for being here. Bharat, good. I'm sure they are deeply motivated by your fantastic speech. So let's give Bharat a big hand, the director Bharat a big, big, big hand for the leadership he provides to the country. You were fortunate to have Holger with you, and it's one of the fortunate districts which has to get to hear the president-elect. I'm sure he enthralled you with all his thought processes. Let me first start by saying we are in tremendous times. Times are very severe. We've never seen things like this before. This pandemic is something which is unbelievable. So many people have lost their lives. So many people are left homeless. So many people are away from their loved ones. So many people do not have food to eat, probably have lost their vocations, lost their homes across the world. And in all these pandemic times, you Rotarians, I want to commend each one of you, each Rotarian of this district for standing up, for becoming the angels of giving. I know each one of you has done his bit, maybe at the district level, at the state level, at the city level, at the street level, or maybe even at your building level, but you have done your bit. Some of you have provided food, some of you have provided masks, some of you have provided kits, some of you provided ventilators, and other form of helps to the people in need. So thank you so much for what you've done. Invariably, whenever there is a disaster, I would say get into your cars and let's reach out to the people. But here it's the opposite thing. I'm telling everyone, stay in your homes, because for every Rotarian it is important to stay back in your home and look after yourself and your family. Because if you get hurt, you hurt somebody else. So it is very important that each Rotarian looks after himself and his family. Having said that, there were many Rotarians who thought that we need to do something. We could not be part of helping someone. So Director Bharat, me, led by President nominee Shekhar and the other senior leaders of India, decided that we need to do something more, and we decided to give to the Prime Minister Care Fund. Because the government of India, led by the Prime Minister and all the chief ministers of the different states, have done a fantastic job this time. Unbelievable job. People always commend China for setting up a 1,000-bedded hospital in 10 or 15 days' time. Do you know that India set up a 7,000-bed facility by railways alone in 10 days' time? Yes, 7,000 facility, and then the street, the taluka hospital, innumerable. Every city has a COVID hospital. Every taluka has a COVID hospital. Every township has a COVID hospital. So we've got the largest COVID facility in the world today is in India. The largest facility food distribution system is done by India. The largest giving aid by money to 8 crore women have been given money in their bank account. The largest transfer of funds to buy any government is done by India. That's the level which the government is working at. Of course, there are going to be flaws and shortcomings, but we should be large-hearted not to look at them. Because when you do such mammoth-sized project, there are going to be flaws. But having said that, we took a target of 25 crores. You know where you stand today, each one of you Rotarian, it's because of your magnanimity. We have sent in already 30 crores to the Prime Minister Care Fund. No, that's not enough. In totality, we have sent 105 crores, 105 crores to the Prime Minister Care Fund, because 35 has been sent by individual Rotarian and 75 crores has been sent by one single Rotarian, Raju Shroff, the owner of United Phosphorus, of which our past President Kalyan Banerjee is the executive director. They have sent in 75 crores with a note to the Prime Minister. Sir, we are sending this to you because we are Rotarians. So your cumulative giving is 105 crores. And if I put value at all that you people have done at street level, all Rotarians have done at street level, that would be another 100 crores. So we are already about 210 crore rupees worth of work on COVID, which excludes all the disaster grants we are still to execute, all the global grants, COVID global grants, which the districts are still to execute. So I am of the opinion that by the time we end helping everybody in this nation, Rotarians would have spent nearly about 250 crore plus trying to help other people in need. So thank you very much. Give yourself a big round of applause. Let's give yourself a big round of applause for doing this. Having said this, friends, I always believe that Rotarians, there are many players in this world. There are extremely many players in this world, and I'm addressing all the presidents, the secretaries, the district leaders, the incoming leaders, the current leaders. Having said that, let me first commend Madhav and Sujata. Madhav and Sujata, you doing a splendid job. The leadership which you provide to the district is just outstanding. You have broken all records. You're one of the finest governors the country is witnessing. And you have evolved in your role as a governor. Thank you so much, Madhav and Sujata, for the leadership you give. And of course, Jose Chaco and Mary, thank you very much for having us here. Thank you so much, and DG and Raj Shekhar and DG ND Rajmohan, for all the leadership you give, and all the senior leaders of the district who are here, all the past governors. Yes, thank you. Your presence does glorify this event, and I see so many of you, so many of my friends are here. Thank you, all of you. And then coming back to this pets, I always believe that there are many players in this world, but there are very few game changers. We Rotarians are game changers. You've got to be game changers because you are the leaders. You are the vanguards of the society. You have to be the game changer. And friends, like Ronald Reagan once said, we cannot help everybody in the world, but definitely each one of us can help somebody in the world. And how do you become, and how do you help, and how do you become a game changer? You become a game changer by doing this random act of kindness to everybody in the world. Friends, each one of us needs to do this random act of kindness, then only we will be able to make the world a better place to live in. And thank you for doing that, and I'm sure each one of you is doing that. Friends, to be the game changer, you need to think big, you need to think high, you need to aim higher. Each of you presidents here, each of you district leaders here, you need to aim higher, because I know you can do it. You need to set higher standards for yourself. Gone are the days of pencil and books. Now are the days of building schools, now are the days of building hospitals, now are the days of building blood banks, now are the days of building dialysis centers. You need to think large, because each one of you Rotarian is a large entity. Each one of you Rotarian is limitless. Invariably, people tell me sky is the limit. And I do not believe that. I do not believe that sky is the limit because a Rotarian is limitless. I do not believe sky is the limit because anything which looks down constantly cannot be a limit. For me, a Rotarian is limitless because he is always looking up. And that is why I always believe set higher standards for yourself. Be fierce and fearless in what you do, and be totally, utterly flawed. Every Rotarian, every leader should be totally, utterly flawed. And in all my journey in my life, and I'm sure Bharat, and I'm sure Madhav, and I'm sure Jose, all have been utterly and totally flawed. You need to look into yourself. And when you start your journey of your fierceness and fearless journey into this world as a president and as a district leader, you need to first look within yourself. You need to understand your unique self, understand your values, understand your own beliefs, understand your own flaws. then you have visited first your unique self. You have understood your unique self. Then only you can set out to become a leader. That is the first step of becoming a leader, is to understand yourself. And like Bharat said, dream big. I always feel that let your dreams fly. This is the time. These 365 days are never going to come back again. You know what? Be who you want to be. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. Be who you want to be. And you know, these opportunities, they come very rare. They come unannounced. It is your job to identify these opportunities. Let me ask Madhav. Madhav, are you there? Madhav, did you think you'd become a governor 10 years back? Or Jose, did you think you'd become a governor 10 years back? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
No, okay, I am sure. But you know what? When you take these opportunities, when you think, because the world, most of these come unannounced, but when you are really strong about it, the world moves towards making you a leader. But you know, your job is to identify these opportunities. These opportunities are like sunrise. If you're not there at the right time, you'll miss them. But when you are there and when you identify them, grab hold of them and squeeze every drop out of it, because then only you will become a fantastic, and then only you would have arrived enough. Then you would have explored every potential of yourself as a leader. Friends, that is why it is important that you identify these opportunities. I always believe, do not live on other people's benchmarks. Be inspired by your leaders, be inspired by your peers, be inspired by your past governors, be inspired by the district leader, but create your own benchmark. It is important to create your own journey, because when you create your own journey, then only you become a true leader. And do not compromise. When you have set your goals, when you have set your dreams, when you've thought big, do not ever compromise in life. And I always believe that once you have decided to do something, go ahead with the full fearlessness and fierceness, and you will attain the dreams which you want to attain. Do not, most of the things get laid back on they remain on the drawing board because of two things: the fright of failing and the sentence that what will people think. This what will people think statement and the fright of failing prevents most of the leaders to even take off. I want each one of you not to be afraid to fail. Let me tell you, friends, failure is 100% sure for you. I cannot assure you success, each of you presidents and each of you district officers, but I can definitely guarantee you failure. Failure is as real as night and day. You're going to fail again and again. You're going to fail every day. I and Bharat fail every day. But you know what is important is what you do after you fail. You need to rise like a phoenix. Take charge. Make sure that every failure is an exposure, is an experience in itself, and then only you'll evolve. And in all this, I would want each one of you to take risks. It is important that a leader takes risks, because if you do not take risks, you will never ever evolve. You will never ever arrive enough in this world. You would never even know your extent, your potential till you take risks. You will stagnate. It is important that leader takes risks, leader takes calculated risk, and be bold. Do not be afraid. Be bold in all that you do, friends, and in all that your journey of Rotary as a leader. There are three most important things: the family, the friends, and the team which you build. Friends, it's the family which holds you together. The family, you do not have choice in your family. You do not get to choose your father and mother. You do not get to choose your brother and sister. They come as a gift of God to you. But you know what? It is the family which will always stick to you. And so go spend some, enjoy, and make sure that you love your family. And I always believe each leader should first and foremost love himself. You need to love yourself and love your family. For a leader who is not happy with himself cannot make anybody else happy in this world. Your principal job as a leader is to keep yourself happy and your family happy, and that is the principal job of a Rotarian. Number two is your friends. A man and a woman is known by the friend he or she keeps. You are known by the people you move around. If you have good friends, you will become knowledgeable, you will become progressive, you will think great, you will think ahead. But if you have friends who are mediocre, you have friends who are not good, you will be not productive, you will not evolve, you will remain stagnant all your life. So it's very nice. We want you to use and choose your friends wisely. It is extremely important in a journey that you choose your friends wisely. And the third most important thing is the team. Choose your team wisely, because this 365 days are not going to come back again. Every Rotary Club, the members are like these 5 fingers of a hand. Each member is of different shape, different size, different color, different creed, different vocation, different thought process. What your job as a leader, as a president and a district leader, is to bind everyone together. When you have job for the small finger or the thumb together alone they can't do much, but together they become a powerhouse. You need to bind all your club members together, then your club will run like crazy. You will have a powerful fist. So it is good. When Lord Rama went to fight Ravana on Sri Lanka, he didn't have an army. He went to fight Ravana, who was the strongest king in the world, the most powerful king, the ruler of all the 3 worlds, the most wealthiest king, the most knowledgeable king. What did Lord Rama have? Lord Rama had a team where he believed in each member of his team. He had a team of monkeys. He had a team where there were bears. He had a team where there were squirrels. But what he did is he had a job for everyone. He binded everyone together. And that's why he could conquer Ravana. And Ravana was a story all about himself. Me, myself, and I. In his ego, in his me, myself, and I, he sacrificed his family, he sacrificed his friends, he sacrificed his brother, he sacrificed his own sons, because he was the ultimate alpha male. You need to live for others. A Rotarian lives for others. That's why a Rotarian has been given 2 hands. God has given you 2 hands, one to help yourself and one to help others. Lend a hand to somebody else. And friends, in your team, when you choose, you should have 2 people in your team. One is Krishna and the other is Karna. If you in your team have Krishna, even if he does not fight your battle with you, he will make sure you are on the right path and he will make sure that you reach the ultimate goal. And if you have someone like Karna with you, even if you are about to lose, he will never leave your side. Karna knew that Duryodhan will never win, but he never left his side. A good leader needs a Krishna and a Karna all the time along with him. Then only you will be a successful leader. And friends, in doing all this, which you do for Rotary, in all this team which you build, you need to be happy with yourself. Take life. Do not take life so seriously. Don't take Rotary so seriously. Rotary is all about love, friendship, emotion. Rotary is all about trust. Rotary does not run by the yellow book. Rotary runs by the heart. Rotary runs by the hand which you lend to somebody else. Rotary runs by emotion and empathy which comes out from your brain. It always ends up. And that's why I always believe, love everybody, love your fellow members, love your club members. Then only you will be a successful president and friend. Enjoy Rotary. We are not running science laboratories here. We are not making rockets here. We are the smile creators in the world. Our job is to create smiles in the world. So don't take your job so seriously. Don't take your life journey in Rotary very seriously. Enjoy the love and friendship of every member. Then only the world becomes a better place to live in. And that's why I always believe, friends, be kind, be compassionate. In your journey of Rotary, understand there is always somebody else who is less fortunate than you. You are the blessed one. God has given you everything in life. You are safe and secure in your house. You have food to eat. There are many people who don't. So share your resources with other people. Greatest malady in the world is not the ability to produce, but the willingness to share. Share whatever you have. It is the job of every Rotarian to share. And like Mother Teresa said, no Rotarian should call himself a Rotarian till he takes out time to serve. Till he serves, till it hurts. Friends, that is why I want each one of you to lead a life of gratitude. And friends, to end with, let me also tell each one of you. Let me share a small story to all the presidents and the district leaders here before I end. Whenever we go to the jungle, whenever we take our children to the jungle and enter a jungle, there are questions which you ask your children. You will ask the first question, which is the biggest animal, and the answer would come elephant. Then you will ask, which is the tallest animal? Then you will say it's the giraffe. Then you will say, which is the fastest animal? That's the cheetah. Then the question comes, which is the wisest animal in the jungle? And then the answer will come, it's the fox. So then where does it leave the lion? What is the speciality of the lion? Then the answer comes, lion is the king of the jungle. Why is lion the king of the jungle? For few reasons. Because the lion is courageous. Lion is extremely bold. Lion walks with confidence. If you see a lion walk, he walks with confidence. The lion dares anything which comes his way. And lion is never ever afraid. He believes he's unstoppable. A lion believes he's unstoppable. And lion never wastes an opportunity. He tries each and every opportunity comes in his way. So what do you learn from the lion? And what do you learn from this jungle story? You don't need to be the fastest like the cheetah. You presidents, you secretaries, you district leaders, you don't need to be the fastest. You don't need to be the tallest. You don't need to be the wisest. You don't need to be the smartest and the most brilliant person in the world. All you need, presidents, is to have courage, conviction, and willingness to try, and the ability to extract opportunities which come your way. When you do that, then you will become the lion of your club. You'll become the lion of your district. The world is out there willing to be conquered. It is now your time as a president to walk your talk, to go out there and conquer the world, make yourself relevant, for these 365 days are never going to come back again to you. God bless you all. Godspeed. May you all have a fantastic journey. And I would want to end by saying, you presidents, if you become the lions of your club and you become the lions of your district, then the next James Bond of your district will be Jose Chaco. And if you do not become the lion of your district, I do not know what Jose Chaco will be. So if you love Jose Chaco, become the lions of your district. God bless you all. Godspeed. Stay safe. Have a great journey of next year. Have a great journey in Rotary, and stay blessed and have service above self. Thank you.
Kamal, they had muted me, so I could not acknowledge you when you joined in between. And I was not able to unmute myself. I've just got unmuted. Great speech, Kamal. Friends, let me share with you here that it is crystal clear that not only that Kamal and I are working together, but Kamal is representing our zones. Yeah, very clear, friends, that very clearly that we are working very closely together in whatever things which are happening and whatever things we are doing. But let me share with you, friends, that Kamal is really providing outstanding representation to our zones on the board of directors. He's much liked and much admired by the other board of directors. And truly, he is providing inspirational leadership for our zones, friends. And of course, you all know that he is very, very ably supported by the ever-smiling Sonal. Friends, a great couple who make a great team together. And Madhvi and I are privileged that we are, Kamal and I are serving and Madhvi are serving together on the board of directors simultaneously in this 1921 year.
So to all the three governors, governor-elect, governor nominee, and governor designate, let me tell you, you should work like Bharat and me. Bharat has my right thumb. He does not need to ask me if he has to sign any document. And the same is vice versa. I have Bharat's pen with me. If I need to sign a document, I do not go back and ask Bharat, can I sign the document? Because the friendship, love, and the trust which we have in each other, that is the trust. Each one of you governors need to work together. Each of you district officers, each of you president-elect need to work together. Believe me, if you do that together, life's journey in Rotary would become a pleasure. For me and Bharat, it is a life and a journey of pleasure to be directors together. So do that. It is always, the Rotary believes in continuity. Learn to work in continuity.
Friends, there is so much good work to be done always it's important we don't get into competition, we get into cooperation and working together.
Thank you, Kamal, for joining us on this fine evening. Thank you so much for your motivational words of wisdom, and looking forward to work closely in the coming year. Thank you so much for your guidance. Thank you so much. Over to Dr. GN.
Well, that was high voltage stuff. And to think that we have two directors talking to us together from the podium, it was something which was really exciting. Well, we have a few formalities to go through. First of all, felicitations by the senior most past district governor of our district, Rotarian Venugopal C. Govind. Over to him for his felicitations.
Good evening to all of you. Governor Mathau, Governor-elect Jose, RA President-elect, hope he is here, possibly with us, Olga, RA Directors, Bharatji, Kamalji, all incoming presidents, secretaries. I think this has been a wonderful session for all of us. Standing leaders of the Rotary today have been brought in one platform, in a virtual platform. This is something unheard of, especially in a program like a district pets. I've never seen anything like this going so magnanimously well, exceedingly well. 54 years of my service in Rotary and 41 years post my governorship, I could tell you with absolute confidence and certainty that this has been one of the finest of inaugural sessions for any district program. Well, President-elect Holgar has given a huge lot of ideas, objectives, goals, plans of action for all of us to work on. This first time I was listening from any president that every president of a Rotary club should think where his club should be taken in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now, and he should assess his resources, strengths and all. He must try to bring in new, young, dynamic people, professionals into Rotary fold, get women into leadership positions, reorganize, strengthen Rotary internally and externally, and work on your set objectives. His delivery, his diction, and his presentations have been superior, no doubt about it. We are greatly beholden to them. Both Bharatji and Kamalji have been outstanding directors. I've been observing them in the last 1 or 2 years, and I could see what they bring in, the value they bring into the Rotary movement. Some of us in our mid-70s, grew with the directors of the kind of Krishna Prasada and Edulji and all that. Later on, we rubbed shoulders with the class of Manchanda and Raja Sabu and all that. They were all directors, of course. They were all directors with high degree of competence. And Raja rose to become the international president and served with great distinction. But I find a tremendous amount of difference in these two young generation directors as we now amidst us, both Bharatji and Kamalji. They are not just leading alone, but they are terrific inspirers. They are motivating every one of you, budding leaders, upcoming leaders to the core. This is very important. They are trying to instill in you what it means to be a leader, a president, and what is your overall objective. You are not just being a president of a 30 or 40 or 60 member club, but you are a leader in a community, in a society, and you have a goal and objective to achieve. Transform yourself, create new leaders, bring in new ideas, new concepts, work on new goals, transform, change, many, many things, you see. The whole gamut of leadership has been beautifully explained by both of them together in unequivocal terms, and I must say, I greatly appreciate, as a senior PDG, I must put on record, I greatly appreciate the thoughts which have been so fluently and so vividly and so candidly put across, so powerfully put across both the directors. And I'm sure all the incoming presidents and secretaries, you don't need anything more to be trained on taught over and above what has been told to you. Every word has been a gem, no doubt about that. But they have also underscored the importance of the times that we are passing through, especially the pandemic has completely upset the whole scenario. So you have to work on the new modalities, new methodologies, new systems, and new processes. Whatever we have learned, perhaps we may have to unlearn with regard to achieving our objectives in a new manner. We have got to redefine and restructure our goals also. I think you are capable of that. The most important, quality which is attributed, a trait which is needed in a leader today is to be able to adopt to changes. And change is coming in such an enormous manner as you see around. The whole world itself becoming virtual. I don't know, for the first 3 months or 4 months or 5 months or 6 months, you may be even able to get out to serve the society. We would lack fellowship, which is the bedrock of Rotary, so badly in the months to come. We may not be able to communicate ourselves and effectively lead from the front, but we will have to work out new systems and new processes, how to deliver what we have to deliver, the service in all its totality to humanity. How shall we deliver? So you have got to constantly learn. And I'm sure, as both the directors clearly underlined, act together and you go ahead, march together, and never be bothered about that, be inspired all together, never get apprehensive of everything, be fine, self-confidence. What more are really needed for the incoming presidency and secretary? In all respects, I must say this session has been wonderful. I must compliment Joe having planned it so very well, so meticulously well. That we are on a virtual platform. We get the experience of us facing each other in a hall or it has been so effective. Congratulations, Joe and all your team. The conference Padivelu has organized, taken the initiative to do that. And equally importantly, past President Dr. G.N. Ramesh, who has been steering and moderating the session so very successfully, so very purposefully, and so very objectively all along. I wish all of you all the very best. My felicitations, congratulations, approbations, accolades to everyone who has behind this program, and especially my pranams to the two directors, to the young generation, first to head for them. Look forward, even my lifetime, see them as presidents occupying the highest position in Rotary. They richly deserve that. And the next 2 or 3 years, they will be around as RI directors or past RI directors. I'm sure they will be able to give the much needed, highly competent kind of that in Rotary today, and particularly for those in India, going to have high challenge times. They are nearing a venture about 1,000, and from knowledgeable sources, to go even up to 30 lakhs cases or even close to a lakh of deaths possibly in 3 or 4 months. Let us all work together and see that area on the level of the road. Wish you all very successful, fruitful term. God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Your words are always truly motivating and inspirational. Waiting in the wings is District Governor nominee Rajshekhar. May I request you for a few words of felicitation?
District Governor Madhu Chandran, District Governor-elect Josh Chacko, RI President-elect Holger Nack, RI International Directors Bharat Pandya and Kamal Sangvi, and other senior leaders, President-elect, Secretary-elects, and other Rotarians. Very good evening to all. First of all, let me offer my hearty congratulations to the organizing committee of this PETS, ably guided by the district-elect Josh Chacko and the district trainer Baby Joseph for the excellent arrangements that have been made for this virtual seminar, which is the first such event in our district. We have Rotary President-elect and 2 directors, prestigious district event. Maybe as our international President-elect Holger Nack has said, we have to thank the COVID pandemic for such a unique opportunity. As non-COVID pandemic situation, would have been the eve of the international convention at Honolulu. All the leaders of the Rotary world in attendance. The address by the Rotary International President-elect and the two Rotary International Directors has been very informative and inspirational. That's a great and enjoyable learning experience for all of us. I am sure the trailblazer presidents and secretaries of our district, prestigious district, for the year 2020-21 fully appreciate the inspirational messages from the incoming leaders of the Rotary world and have benefited immensely from the words of wisdom from these three stalwarts of Rotary. I wish all the president-elects and secretary-elects all the very best and an enjoyable Rotary year ahead. I also wish Rotary International President-elect Holger Nack, who will assume office on the 1st of July, a great year in office. We are all looking forward to a great year, Rotary year, under his leadership. Good luck. Thank you all.
Thank you, DGN S. Rajshekhar. And now it's the turn of the DGND, Rotarian Rajmohan Nair. Over to you, Rajmohan Nair.
District Governor-elect Jose Chaco, RI President-elect Holger, RI Directors Bharatji, Kamalji, our gurus, past district governors, President-elect, Secretary-elect, and my dear fellow Rotarians. A very good evening to you all. It's a great honor for me to address you all in one platform. I'm happy that you are all sitting in your own houses and taking part in this mega program, Discovery Plus or PETS 2020. President-elect, Secretary-elect Training Center. Friends, the current year's theme, Rotary Connects the World, and we have already connected with the RI President, RI Directors in the same day, in the same platform. Like our incoming RI theme, it's an opportunity to listen our RI President, RI Directors, and many leaders under one platform. The RI theme emblem shows three doors: opportunity to select, elect, or elect as President and Secretary, opportunity to learn what we are going to do in the coming year, and opportunity to serve. And the last one is opportunity to serve the community. And that is most important, my dear friends. Rotary has given opportunity to serve the society, and for that we need 3 E's. Energy, that you have it; enthusiasm to serve that you also gained it by now; and empathy, understanding or compassion to the neighborhood. So please, friends, please live with the 3 E's. Our RI President also elaborated 3 E's: environment, enthusiasm, and education. You can achieve your goal in the coming year. I take this opportunity to congratulate our District Governor-elect Jose Chaco and the chair of this event, Rotarian Sundar Vadivelu and team. Once again, congratulations and wish you all the very best for the year 2021. Thank you all.
Thank you, DGND Rajmohan, for that very interesting interpretation of next year's theme, the 3 doors, and the interpretation of each of these 3 doors. Well, we come to the end of this program, very unique program, I must say, and power-packed. And I'm sure to all the presidents-elect and the secretaries-elect, all of you sitting there somewhere, you're all charged up, ready to take wings, ready to fly, ready to soar like the eagle, and ready to conquer boundaries that you've not. Well, now that we've come to the end, it's time for the final formality, and that is the vote of thanks. I may request the secretary of the organizing team, Rotarian Chella, to please propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. GN. Chairman Sundar Vadivelu, District Governor Madhav, and my dear friends in Rotary. First of all, I would like to thank our District Governor Madhav Chandran for presiding over the function in spite of his busy schedule. He's almost going to close his Rotary year and there are a lot of pending issues which he has to attend to, and he's doing it in an excellent manner. Thank you, DG Madhav, for being with us today. Our sincere thanks to the RI President-elect, Holger Nack, the RI Directors from India, Dr. Bharat Pandya and Rotarian Kamal Sangvi. They gave us very valuable inputs to how to run the club, especially the presidents would have learned a lot from them today. Thanks to our DGE, Jose Chaco, for allotting the pets to the Coimbatore region. We had made sincere efforts to conduct this in Bangalore. However, I'm sure we have not fallen short of your expectation. Thanks to our district trainer, past district governor, Baby Joseph, for his excellent training ideas. We are always inspired by his training ideas. Thank you, Baby sir. Thanks to the galaxy of past district governors present here today at PETS 2020, especially to our senior most governor, past governor, Venugopal C. Govind, for his inspirational address. Our sincere thanks to the incoming leaders, DG and Rajshekhar and DG ND Rajmohan Nair. I am sure this will be a great learning experience for the incoming leaders. Our thanks are due to the Secretariat team and especially Dr. G.N. Ramesh for being the MC for this program and anchoring it in an excellent manner. Thanks to PDG Sunil Zakaria for his guidance and support and also conducting the interactive sessions. Our sincere thanks to the DDs of the 4 regions, the district directors, Rotarian Mohan Kumar, Rotarian Balagopal, Rotarian M.E. Thomas, and Rotarian Maruti, especially Maruti, who was with me all the time in getting this event organized. And also thanks to the DDs and AGs for promoting this event and ensuring that we had the participation of all the clubs, and we had over 577 delegates attending this program. Thanks to all the presidents, secretaries, and the GGRs for whom this event has been arranged in a very short span of time. It was nice to see all of you present here today. My sincere thanks to all our friends from the other districts who had the opportunity to see the Rotary International President interact with our district. Thank you all once again. Godspeed and good luck.
Well, that was the final conclusion. Normally, when this happens, we usually have a graduation ceremony. Friends, presidents, and secretaries-elects, please consider yourselves graduated with distinction after having listened to this wonderful set of addresses which was so motivational and inspirational. We come to the end of this program. We will not have a national anthem, but we will have our short, very short Rotary anthem, and that is the Rotary anthem, the 4-way test that we all believe in. Please stand by for this short musical interlude, which will be the culmination of this wonderful program called Discovery Plus.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build good? Will it better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? When we pay it forward, it will be returned. Is it the truth? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build good? Will it better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? When we pay it forward, it will be returned. When we pay it forward, it will be returned.
When we pay it forward, it will be returned. What lovely words to end this wonderful program. And on behalf of District Governor-elect Jose Chaco and his charming Anne, Rosemary, it is me, Dr. G.N. Ramesh, signing off for this event, wishing you all the very best. Congratulations, celebrations, and jubilations on a wonderful PETS program this year. Thank you very much, and good night to you all.
Thank you, Dr. GN, for anchoring this program. Thank you once again. Thank you all the participants. Thank you all the Council of Governors, trainer Baby Joseph, PDG Sunil K. Sakaria, and all the Secretariat members for the active support. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Thank you so much.